Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. This is Selon's Vlog, wherever you are around the globe. I am excited to come your way again with some special news items that is on my table right now. From Chelsea to Manchester United to Real Madrid, I am here because of you. Breaking news exclusively for you. Quickly, here we go. The transfer window is yet to be opened, but like I always say, clubs are still busy doing business, transacting business. What are we doing, Chelsea? Yeah, what is our plan for the summer? Are things taking shape behind the scene or not? Dear friend, and what has our owners been saying regarding all the troubles that the club is facing recently? Well, yesterday, there was a town hall meeting. There was a town hall meeting between the Chelsea Supporters Trust and some supporters, some fans. I'll give you an update on that. And I'll also give you an update on what our owners, Todd Bowley, what he has said. And I'll also be telling you on a little bit on transfers. But let me start from the transfer. Let me start right now from the transfer before we go to other news. Yes. Fabrizio Romano reports that he expects Chelsea to be busy again in the transfer market in the summer. That's for sure. He said it won't be similar to January. January we were quiet in the transfer market, but Fabrizio Romano reported that Chelsea is going to be very busy in the market in the summer. Summer is when? Just about a month away. Yeah, in May. May is coming. We are just about to enter the summer window in May. So, dear friend, watch out for all the exclusives on this channel. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, kindly subscribe right now. Click on that subscription button and remember to on your notification bell so that in case of any exclusives, you will first be notified. Click on the button, like the video, share the video, and let me hear from you in the comment section where you are watching me from and your opinion on every issue that I'm talking about here. So, like I was saying, Fabrizio Romano expects Chelsea to be busy again in the transfer market. That's for sure. It won't be similar to January, according to Court Offside. He said, as it stands right now, a lot is already taking place behind the scenes. But let me ask you, if you have 3 players to sign, who would they realistically be? If you have 3 players to sign for Chelsea, which department, which areas would you like to strengthen, and which player do you have in mind, realistically, that Chelsea should sign? Let me know from you. Let me hear from you in the comment section. Dear friend, yeah. All right. I understand Marcos Alonso will be leaving Barcelona as free agent at the end of the season. Marcos Alonso was a Chelsea defender. Now he only played 1 season with Barcelona and he'll be leaving at the end of the season. Massive respect between club and player. Right? There's so much, Chelsea fans, we have so much respect for Marcos Alonso. And looking at our defensive problems we have right now, do you think, or don't you think that Chelsea going back for him for at least a year to help to stabilize our defense will be all right? Let me know from you in the comment section as well. Yeah. All right. Okay. We are still on the transfer news. Chelsea are currently not planning an exit for Badiashile. For those who have been suggesting or think Badiashile might be sold to AC Milan because there's a strong interest from AC Milan for Badiashile. It is established, according to Fabrizio Romano, that Chelsea have no plans of selling Badiashile next summer. Instead of selling Badiashile, they prefer to sell Trevor Chalobah. They already rejected approaches from Italian clubs last January. And one of those clubs is AC Milan. So Benoit Badiashile, Chelsea has no plan of selling him out. That is the truth right now as we speak. Dear friend, these are all the news on the transfer front for you tonight. And I want you to understand that our owners, they are in the know on everything that is happening. They know exactly what is happening to the club. They know. They know what is happening to the club. Niza Kinzela at the Chelsea town hall meeting yesterday, and this is what he reported. Niza Kinzela, or this is what he said. He said, on younger players struggling at Chelsea, the town hall meeting was organized by Chelsea Supporters Trust. They organized it to answer questions regarding the letter that was written to Todd Boehly and Egbali, the owners. But that letter was replied to or was answered by the chief executive. Instead of Todd Boehly answering the letter by himself, and the chief executive answered the letter in part, he didn't answer the letter fully. And then Chelsea Fan Advisory Board also came to counter the letter that Chelsea Trust Fund wrote. The Chelsea Advisory Board, they are the board that the club actually formed. They are the advisory board are the board that represents the fans at the board. They are the ones that are well recognized the Chelsea Advisory Board are the ones that Chelsea Football Club itself established. So if there's any relationship at all or communication, it has to go through the Chelsea Advisory Board. But the fact remains that all these bodies, Chelsea Advisory Board, Chelsea Trust Fund, Chelsea we the ordinary supporters alone, including especially those who go to the stadium every day, some do not belong to any of these boards, but we are all fans, we are all supporters of the club. So whatever decision this so-called advisory board or supporters fund trust made, it affects everyone, all the supporters. So yesterday, town hall meeting was organized to deliberate on the letter that was sent to the owners, which was replied by the CEO. And he did not reply the way we expect him to reply. And Chelsea Advisory Board came and countered that letter. So they held a town hall meeting yesterday to explain. And many expected Todd Boehly or Egbali, any of the directors or the owners to be present in that board, town hall meeting. But instead of them to be there, I'll get to where Todd Boehly spoke yesterday. He said, I don't think these young players have stepped up, and it's due to the pressure. I know from the entourage of a few players that it has affected them. This sort of scrutiny that you get at Chelsea is par for the course at big clubs. But having so many players going through this process at the same time is really difficult. This is Niza Kinzela. Who is Niza Kinzela? He is a top journalist that attends every Chelsea conference, every Chelsea press conference. So speaking there, he was speaking from like an insider. And he's saying that the players are so young and the pressure to deliver is on them. And there is no experienced player among them to carry the burden. But rather, these young players, they will have to carry the burden by themselves. And they are carrying it and they are struggling with it. That is what he tried to say. From the town hall meeting yesterday, these are some of the things that came up there. All right. Then it also came up, Chelsea Trust, on the decision to release the letter. For those of you that are interested in the Chelsea Trust, like I explained to you, they are a body representing the supporters. And the Chelsea Advisory Board is also a body representing the supporters. But the letter was written by the Chelsea Trust, and they explained in the meeting, the town hall meeting yesterday, why they wrote the letter. He said, we don't do anything like this lightly. We always try to seek out any dealings we have with the club. He said, we don't do anything like this lightly. We always try to seek out any dealings we have with the club to be constructive or as constructive a way possible. And that was the spirit in which the letter was originally sent on the 8th of March to Todd Boehly and the board. We are a barometer of supporters' feelings. We cannot represent every single supporter, and we would never, ever claim to actually do that or be that. So they try to clarify who they represent, who they are, and their aim. Dear friend, when things are going wrong in your club, this is what happens. But I believe the direction the club is taking right now, there will definitely be understand if the owners should come up and speak. All that these people are saying is we want the owners to come out and speak to the fans, to speak to the supporters. But Todd Bowley chose to speak on a different forum, which I'll bring you that in my next episode. Dear friend, my time is up. I'll bring you that in my next episode because my time is up. Yes. And I want you to understand that Chelsea Football Club is our club. Yes, I keep saying that. It is our club. Well, let me end it up with this. Todd Bowley on Chelsea project. He said we just need to let the process develop and give them the time to go from being unbelievable individual players with a great skill to fold into a team. I'll see you in the next one, and I will explain further. Watch out for the next video. See you when you see me, dear friend. Shalom and peace.